What's up, everybody? You are tuned in to the Cris Style
Yeah, Mo.
Podcast, episode 146, Takeover Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday night, whatever you're doing. You're at home, you're at work. Appreciate you tapping in with us. Be listening on the playback. Appreciate y'all too. Ma, what is going on, player?
Not much, man. Busy day at work. A little tired, but overall, man, I have a lot of energy left for this pod, man. So feeling good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain, man. Was busy at work, but nothing I can't handle.
No, I should whooped your ass the other week.
That was different. That was
Oh, okay.
different. That was a
Okay.
little different. That was a little different. These guys weren't as bad. So,
For sure.
all right, man. Let's get into these topics, man. Luka Doncic made his NBA Laker debut on Monday.
Mhm.
Um, the Lakers end up beating Utah 132 to 1, was it 111, 115, something like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Luca was 5 of 14, had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Getting his feet wet, in a dominating performance. You are the Laker correspondent.
Yes, sir.
What was your overall feeling seeing him in the Lakers jersey?
It still feels kind of surreal. You know what I mean? I know it's been, about 2 weeks now since the whole trade and everything get us, situated. Actually seeing him put on that jersey in front of all of Laker Nation at Crypto Arena, really Staples Center. I still hate that name, but man, it just still felt surreal, man. Just seeing him in a uniform, in a Laker uniform, playing next to LeBron James and Austin Reeves. But look, man, for the first game, I really didn't have too many expectations because obviously he hasn't played in like 2 months. The last time he played was during Christmas, and obviously he still has to get ingratiated in with the rest of the guys. You know what I mean? But I love the kind of like the message LeBron gave to Luka, where he's just like, "Yo, don't fit in, fit out, be you, and we'll figure out the rest as it goes." You know what I mean? Tonight is your night. We're here to celebrate you and remind everybody just how great you are and the dumbest decision Dallas has ever made. And he wasn't, it's not like he dropped 30 or anything like that. He was on a minutes restriction, but overall, you saw the playmaking ability. You saw just the connectivity between him, Braun, and Austin Reeves. It was also good to see that they still found a way to get Austin Reeves a lot of touches. You can just tell that it's going to take a lot of pressure off LeBron James with him not having to do a lot of the ball handling and run the offense and stuff like that. Austin Reeves has, done more than enough to show that he is more than capable of running this team. And we obviously know what Luka is obviously capable of. And then just fitting around the rest of the guys. He made Jackson Hayes look like damn near Dwight Howard out there with all the lobs. You know what I mean? So Jackson Hayes. He has to be happy about it. Obviously, the Lakers played earlier tonight, and he suffered an injury. Hopefully, he won't be out for too long. And Lakers didn't look too good tonight, but overall, man, I'm not really surprised. They're kind of ready for All-Star break. Get a little break. LeBron's gonna go to Cali, but the rest of the guys can get a little rest. Luka can get about like 8 days rest before we start getting into the real thick of things and getting into playoff seeding and pushing for the playoffs. But I'm excited, man. I said it's still a surreal feeling that we have Luka Doncic on our team, but hey, man, I think it's gonna be a great ride and a great finish heading into the end of the season. And I'm excited to see the capabilities of this team and how great our offense can be. Obviously, there's still a lot of questions on the defensive side. We were able to sign Alex Lynn, and then we still got to figure out the whole situation with Mark Williams and all that. With the Charlotte Hornets kind of like trying to put this whole rescind and trade thing on trial and all that. So we got to see how that situation goes. But overall, man, I'm excited, man. It looked good for the first game. I'm very excited to see how we look amongst obviously better competition. Obviously, our schedule is going to get a little harder as we come back from break. So, and then obviously we got the big game February 25th against the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, it sucks that Anthony Davis won't be a part of that, but it still will be. I think that's when we'll actually see Luka kind of like just be himself, and we'll see the demon that we've always seen on the court. And I think he's gonna go off that game. So I'm really excited to see how he performs that game. But overall, man, I thought it was a really great debut.
How do you feel about your team being a championship level team?
I know there's been a lot of conversations, like got cats like, Brian Windhorst who still don't believe that we have the capabilities of being a title contender. And I understand, because people still are kind of like in this wait and see mode, and how it's going to look, and obviously how we're going to perform defensively and stuff like that. And obviously, I'm not going to put too much weight on tonight's game. I think it was just more so, we're playing the same team again. We already whooped their ass the first game. Like, we don't really have nothing to prove. Getting ready for the All-Star break. So, but I'll just say this. Like, I know everybody keeps saying, like, oh, like, they're not going to be able to, handle the Thunder or handle, Jokic and Denver Nuggets. And I'm like, I've been saying this before, like, Anthony Davis couldn't even guard Jokic. It was mainly the main issue is Jokic is going to get his numbers. The main issue is everybody around him. Can you defend Jamal Murray? Can you, obviously back then, could you defend Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Aaron Gordon? Those were the key guys. The Bruce Browns. Those were the key guys that were kind of killing us and made the series 4-1 for the most part. But I think for the most part, like, I think we can guard the Jamal Murrays now. I think we can guard Russell Westbrook's, and the Denver Nuggets aren't really a great defensive team. It's like, who's gonna on that team? Who's gonna guard LeBron and Luka? You know what I mean? Who's gonna guard Austin Reeves? Who's gonna guard the rest of the guys? We got Vando, we got DFS, we got Gabe Vincent, who we can put bodies on all the perimeter guys. I think we have a really great shot of obviously beating the Nuggets. Obviously, the Thunder, on the other hand, I think that would probably be the toughest task, because I do believe the Thunder are the best team in the league, even better than the Celtics. I still believe that. You get Chet Holmgren back, you got Isaiah Hartenstein, obviously you got Shea as the MVP favorite for me. But I think that series will be interesting in itself. I mean, you got two guys with like Luka and LeBron who are capable of being the best player on the court, and it's going to be really hard with a guy like Shea, because y'all already know Shea is my favorite player in the league. But I'm gonna ride with my Lakers, so LeBron and Luka can easily be the best player on that court, and it's just gonna make for a fantastic series for me. I could definitely see that being 6 or 7. Obviously, inside the paint is going to be a little bit of a struggle. I wasn't really too pleased with what I saw from Alex Len, but then again, it's his first game, playing with the Lakers. So we got to see him get ingratiated, get about like 10 games under his belt and just see how it goes. But I think we have a legit shot. I mean, obviously, it's just obviously matchups do kind of play a part, but overall, man, I think we have a great shot.
All right, man. That's what's up. We'll see. We will see, brother. We will revisit these Lakers probably around, I'd say, April.
Yeah, we'll get a really great feeling by, I say, end of March for sure.
For sure. All right, man. PlayStation has a state of play that they're when is it? Is it this week or is it today?
It was actually today. So I actually have here. I'll share it. Like, it's let's see, how long is this? It's 46 minutes, but obviously we're not going to watch all 46 minutes. We're going to just kind of skim through it and just see. I haven't seen anything of it. I don't know if you have.
No, I just wrote down, just some of the games that are going to get there highlighted and the release dates. That's all I got.
All right, man. Well, let's play some of the video. Obviously, I'll skim through. We'll see how it goes, man. So, all right. Hold on. All right, man. Ready? Let's do this.
I had no idea just how big the world is.
I feel like Monster Hunter. right, let's see what that is. What is that? What game is that? Let's see. Is that Monster in the World? All right. Let's see. What are some of the games that we have?
Players could try out 2 battle styles, including Goro Majiba's new Sea Dog style, as well as engage in.
Matter of fact, what are some of the games that you had on? I don't know what was on here, so.
Well, some of the games that I highlighted, of course, was the Metal Gear Snake Eater. We finally got a release date for that, August 28th.
Okay.
They got a new game called Hell Is Us. Kind of has a it kind of visually looks like Last of Us, games like that. It comes out September 4th. We got a kind of a space game called Directive 8020 that comes out October 2nd. Of course, the WWE 2025 2K, 2K25, comes out March 14th. Then you got a new game called Lost Souls Aside that comes out February 19th. Everybody's excited for this Sonic Racing that comes out February 21st.
Okay.
They're introducing some new co-op game called Split Fiction. I don't know if it's a shooting game or whatever, but it's supposed to be a real, something that's big that's coming out that they're gonna that they debuted it tonight. Then of course they did the Days Gone remastered. I know a lot of people have issues with that game when it came out. It didn't come out with high praise, but they're remastering it. I think a lot of people went back and played it, and now they like it. But that comes out April 25th. And then, of course, they got the Stellar Blade and Goddess game with the DLCs coming out. But I don't think I had a release date for that one. But, yeah, those are some of the games that I saw.
Yeah, man. For what year? Obviously, I'm really excited about Metal Gear. I know we were kind of talking about that last, when we're gonna finally get a release date and stuff like that. Obviously, right here you see on Onimusha, that's one of my favorite games from back in the day. I'm very excited about that. Just looking at this trailer right now, graphics obviously look amazing. You know what I mean? So. I would probably have to really watch the video. Obviously, I didn't get a chance. I was at work, but just hearing some of those games, man, I'm really excited. I know there were kind of rumors about maybe GTA 6 being announced and maybe having a new trailer on here. Look, GTA 6, they're going to do it on their own terms and on their own channel. They're not going to give it to anybody, man. That's going to be something that Rockstar they're gonna announce it on their own terms. Obviously, Chris has high doubts that we're gonna see that this year. I'm on the fence. I'm like 50-50. I know the company still Take-Two has still kind of announced that
we should do a thing on what comes out first. Batman 2.
No, I think we'll definitely get GTA 6 before that. If we don't get it this year, I know for sure we'll get GTA 6 next year. For sure, GTA 6 got to be almost done. It has to be. I've been seeing a lot of reports where there's been a lot of testing that people the game is literally done. Obviously they're doing just some fine tuning and stuff like that. I feel like they're gearing up for it. Obviously, maybe with some more play tests and they find more bugs, obviously maybe it does get pushed back for just getting more fine tuned. But I think we're close. I could see it being released within the next, I say year and a half. You know what I mean? No later than probably end of summer next year. You know what I mean? So. Obviously, looking at this on the Musha trailer, this looks amazing. I'm assuming we probably won't see this for a while, but I know they got some. But as far as Days Gone, the remastered, I'm very curious. I never finished the game. I tried playing it, but I never finished it. Maybe I'll try to get into it, but obviously, it's not a lot of big name games. I'm still waiting. We're still waiting on the Wolverine stuff, and obviously we would love to see more of Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that. Obviously, here's the trailer for Metal Gear. This looks.
Yeah, I saw that trailer.
Now you saw the trailer. Hey man, it looks good, man. Obviously, Metal Gear is one of my favorite staples as far as games, especially with the PlayStation staples, man. It's one of my favorite ones. Obviously, Snake Eater, man. You dealing with the whole environmental aspects of it. You know what I mean? And all the boss fights were really amazing in this game. So I'm really excited, man. This is definitely gonna be a must buy for me. You know what I mean? When it comes out, you said it comes out August.
Yeah, August 28th.
For sure, for sure. Is this out of all the games, which one are you excited most about?
Probably this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
probably
sure.
this one. Um, I know there was rumors they were supposed to be having a new God of War game. He's supposed to be in Egypt.
Oh, for real?
That's what they say. I don't know
Mm,
if it was a real game or but I've heard the next God of War is switching settings to Egypt.
I think if we see that, it'll be more towards summertime when they do like Summer Game Fest and they announce like all their bigger games, like how we used to get E3 and all that. I think if we get something like that, I think that'll be announced then. Um, but
Okay, never mind. It says new God of War is reportedly not heading to Egypt after all, but it's set in Greece with a young Kratos.
That's interesting because obviously we all know how maybe it's before he started going AWOL. You know what I mean? Obviously when we first were initiated with Kratos, he was on this like killing rampage, trying to kill everybody and stuff like that. Maybe we get it before all that. So I'll be kind of curious to see how his character is and how the development of him becoming who he became, how
Yeah,
it transpires in that story.
because now this Kratos is more like passive and he's a family. He's trying to be a dad and
Yeah.
really he don't want war. He's trying to kind of amend for all the stuff that he did. So
Yeah. Well, we kind of saw a little bit with that with the last God of War, where he saw the more humane in him with him learning how to become a father. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm
Obviously,
saying.
that
Well, I'm actually playing Ragnarok now. So,
I saw it. This is your first time running it. This is your first time running.
mhm.
What's your number one? Um, what's your initial thoughts playing it, and how far are you into the game?
I like the first one of this iteration. So
Mm,
with the son, so I knew I was gonna like this one. I like this is the Hell is Us game. By the way,
oh, okay.
um, but I like the flow. I like the boss fights. I like everything. The storyline of him, and this is kind of like the origin story of Loki. His son is Loki,
Yeah.
so we found that out in the first one, the other one,
Hmm.
and now they're kind of moving forward with the prophecy of Kratos is supposed to die, and he's supposed to roll with Odin. But
Hmm.
it's a kind of a it's after watching Thor movies and then watching this iteration
Yeah.
of Thor and Odin and Himmerdale. Himmerdale is that's Idris, and this
Hmm.
Himmerdale is an asshole.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the funny their take on these gods. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
it's cool. It's cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But I'm
Yeah.
at where am I? Where am I at right now? I just got through. We just got through taming that big ass wolf.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
I know it, man. That's some of the boss fights in God of War were amazing.
Man,
They probably had some of the
you
best
walk in
God
the
of War.
room. You walk in the room. And next thing you know, there's some big ass dude with a big ass sword swinging at
Yeah.
you. God damn, I gotta fight this dude.
Right. 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 And yeah, man. It's like when you like the fight with Thor. You know what I mean? That
Mhm.
fight was really good. Nah, man. Hey, man. Shit, man. I would say I think he might be maybe halfway through the game. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I got. It's
Yeah,
been a while since I played it, but
I think I'm close to it.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I gotta really watch the rest of the state of play. Obviously, some of the games that I saw look really good, but man, hey man, let us know, man, if y'all watched it, which ones y'all like out of all the games that were shown, man.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Let's talk about the Mavericks organization.
Yeah.
Now we all know that the big trade that happened with AD and Max Christie coming to the Mavericks when
Hmm.
they sent in the Luka trade. Um, and AD, I think didn't he make his debut on Saturday?
He made his debut on Saturday. He looked amazing. You know, I mean, I think he had like 24 points, 16 rebounds,
Uh,
7 assists, a couple blocks. But unfortunately, he had an abductor strain, and now he seems like he's going to be out for a month and maybe some change from the looks of it.
So the Dallas Maverick fan base is pissed off right now. They
Mm.
are not happy. But they got a dub tonight.
They did.
Kyrie went off. He went off for what? 30 something points?
I think almost
40,
like 40 points or something.
40
like
points. Well,
Mm-hmm.
he went off tonight and beat the Golden State Warriors. So, he looks like he's trying to hold it down while AD is out.
Mm-hmm.
I think, what's your name? Had a decent game too, right? What's his name? He used to be with the Warriors.
Oh, Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, he had a decent game too.
So, what are your thoughts on the Dallas Mavericks organization?
I think right now, man, the organization I think is in disarray. I think right now, obviously, after the whole Luka trade, the Dallas Mavericks fan base, they even said it themselves, man. They felt like it's been a betrayal of what they've been known this organization to be. Obviously, kind of like the momentum kind of started to change once Mark Cuban sold the team and the Addisons kind of took in charge, and obviously everything with Nico Harrison, pulling the trigger and kind of initiating the trade. And obviously with a trade like this, with that type of player, obviously there is more players involved in it. Obviously it has to be amongst ownership. Like you're not like if the Kansas City Chiefs ever traded Patrick Mahomes, that's not going to be an Andy Reid decision. That's going to be ownership decision. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's Hunt. You know what I mean? But I and then obviously the way they've been handling this situation. Obviously, I think the last game when they played, I forgot who they played earlier this week, but you know what? When you saw all those fans getting kicked out for just saying "Fire Nico," wearing "Fire Nico" T-shirts, and what I mean, kind of asking the Addisons to sell the team. And it's like, if you're throwing fans out for that and banning fans, I think that gets a little ridiculous. At the end of the day, you knew this situation with Luka being traded was gonna put you guys in some fire, because if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have tried to keep it low key. And then all the reports of you guys saying Luka was fat and out of shape and all that. At the end of the day, and you guys just keep doing it over and over again, and then on top of that, you have ownership not even double down on it. It's just kind of crazy, and it's bad when, as I said, no one's even talking about the Cowboys situation. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't heard about the whole situation with Brian Schottenheimer being the head coach. Like, and we all know how bad of a decision that was and what Jerry Jones got going on. That's how bad this situation is with the Dallas Mavericks. You know what I mean? You're the number one organization.
Make me think that Jerry Jones made this trade. No,
I would say this: if he owned this, but then I don't think Jerry Jones would be that dumb. Like, look, I know Jerry Jones does some idiotic things, but I don't think he's that dumb to throw away the face of your franchise. Like, you know what I mean? Especially a 25-year-old young superstar. I could be wrong.
This is
not saying
man,
I'm always right. I probably said some
the
things wrong.
Same man who fired Jimmy Johnson in the midst of
I think that was an ego. I think that was an ego thing, though. That was more of an ego thing. I've never seen him get rid of a top tier player.
Jerry Jones wants to be the top guy at Dallas Cowboys.
No, I feel you. But I think that's more of a head coach. I don't think that's more so of the player. You know what I mean? Like, you never saw him get rid of Troy Aikman or Michael Irvin or Emmitt Smith or Dion. You know what I mean? They left on their own accord. And, with this whole situation, I just think the Mavericks is just handling it piss poor right now, especially the way they're handling it with their fans. Obviously, with a win tonight, obviously winning cures all. The Anthony Davis injury really doesn't help. You know what I mean? You Nico Harrison, you kind of said you guys have a 3-4 year window where if AD can't play the rest of this year and you guys miss the playoffs, that's 1 year down the toilet. While let's say hypothetically the Lakers do make a deep playoff run and get to the Western Conference Finals and able to get to Game 7, maybe even potentially get to a NBA Finals, and Mavericks fans are going to be pissed. You know what I mean? Like, you already saw it where you lost over 1 million fans following you on your Instagram page. I think that says a lot. Dirk Nowitzki not choosing to be with Luka over the Dallas Mavericks game, that shows a lot. Not saying he's always going to do that, but that says something. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting. I'm very curious to see how the temperature is going to be in the next couple weeks as the season goes, especially when you have the Mavs Lakers game coming up. Obviously, it's not in Dallas; it's going to be in LA. But then you got the game, you got the LA Lakers in April going to Dallas, so Luka's going to be there. I'm very curious to see how that is going to be handled because let's say the anger gets tamed a little bit. It's just going to get boiled back up once Luka heads to Dallas at the end of the year. So. It's gonna be interesting. I think the Mavericks are in a bad situation. Nico Harrison is not a fan favorite. I don't think he ever will be. Jason Kidd is put in a tough situation right now where he even skipped out on a press conference. You never see that with a head coach. Jason Kidd has reiterated several times that he had no idea about the trade, and if that is true, like how are you Jason Kidd and you're not pissed off? Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you did have issues with Luka is a 25-year-old superstar, sensational young talent that only comes once in the blue moon. You know what I mean? He was able to get you guys to the NBA Finals last year. It's crazy. So, as I said, it's going to be interesting the next couple weeks to see how everything gets handled, especially as we get closer to Luka going back to Dallas for that game in early April.
Yeah, for sure. Dallas, you still got Texas college football. Still got Arch Manning, man. He right there.
Yeah, unless Sarkisian fucks that up. Don't hold it against him.
I think he got the Dallas Wings, too.
Yeah, they lost a couple players.
They did lose some players. All right, man. Let's talk about the best rap covers, album covers of all times, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few of them out there, so many of them, it's hard to get them all. But I want to get your temperature. What are some rap album covers that you love?
Obviously, man, look, I know this man has been, he's not really been in great standing here, over his Twitter rants, but a lot of Kanye West album covers are really top tier. The College Dropout, Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy cover. I thought that was really amazing. I told you earlier, Ludacris's Word of Mouth album cover really stands out for me. Outkast's AT-Aliens, like I think that's like one of the hip hop standards as far as like top hip hop covers. Old Dirty Bastards, Return to the Chambers. You know what I mean? I thought that one was pretty fire with the ID card. I thought that was pretty dope. Obviously, you got the Wu-Tang Clan one. You got what else? You got a couple Missy Elliott ones that are pretty fire. Some people might even like, the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying one. You know what I mean?
I got that on the list.
That one's pretty fire. Obviously Nas Illmatic's pretty fire. Tribe Called Quest. Man, there's so many, bro. There's so many.
Any No Limit album covers in the early days.
Yeah.
Especially.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know about No Limit, there was an artist on there named Mercedes. Fellas, go look it up.
Yeah.
Little Kim, hardcore. If you know.
Yes. Yeah. With the bear? Yeah, I know. 2 Live Crew. Remember 2 Live Crew one?
Yeah. Juvenile 400 Degrees album cover was fire. Mm-hmm. Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. Come on, man. That's a classic album cover right there. Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999 album cover. Ice Cube, Death Certificate album cover. I like Busta Rhymes, When Disaster Strikes, and Extinction Level. Those are 2 nice covers. Mm-hmm. To all my young folks out there, or my older folks that were young back in the day in the early 90s, Criss Cross, Totally Crossed Out, and The Bomb, both of them album covers. Little John, Crunk Juice. Eminem, Slim Shady LP. That's all I got right here. You already said Wu-Tang entered the 36 chambers. So.
Yeah. You got let's see, you got a couple Jay-Z ones, like Blueprint, Blueprint was cool.
DMX, Flesh of My Flesh.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely like one of my favorite album covers for sure.
Machiavelli. Even though
Machiavelli.
it could be a little controversial, but it was a dope album cover.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to think of some other ones right now. Let's say like I guess Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Was it the Carter 3? Carter 3 one?
Was the one? He was the one with him as a baby.
Yeah, you have some of the younger ones too. You know what I mean? Like maybe a couple of the Hot Boys ones. You know what I'm saying?
Hot Boy, they was kind of they kind of followed the mold of the No Limit album covers.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, no, that's true. What else? What other album covers were there?
We said To Pimp a Butterfly, right? Kendrick Lamar.
I did not say that, but obviously, yeah, Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City one. That one's fire too. I like his new one, the GNX one. GNX one was pretty fire as well. Obviously, you got to throw in Drake. Drake, Drake had, I like the Views one. Views one was fire to me.
Yeah, he's sitting on top of the thing.
Yeah, that one was fire. Who else do we got? T.I.'s King one was not bad.
King was cool.
T.I.
versus T.I.P. was, I like.
That's probably maybe the best one, probably.
Yeah.
Dipset's album covers.
Yeah, the Dipset Diplomatic Immunity.
Yeah, Diplomatic Immunity. I think there was one. There was I think there was a Queen Latifah one that was pretty far. I think wasn't she wearing like a what was she wearing? Like she was wearing like all black. I thought that album cover was pretty cool. I'm sure LL Cool J got some good ones. Busta Rhymes.
Who said that work?
Tyler Creator got some cool ones. I ain't gonna be mad. Yeah, Tyler Creator got some good ones too.
Rough Riders.
Yeah. Travis Scott's Astro World. I like that one.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's Astro World was fire. Snoop Dogg, was it Doggy Style?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
You said it earlier. Okay.
Yeah, Doggy Style. I'm trying to think. Last Meal was actually a nice cover too. Him sitting in that car and shit.
Yeah, that one was cool. The Game, you know what I mean? Documentary one.
Yeah.
What was the Common one? What was it called?
Which one? The Plies one was dope with the ski mask.
What is it? Was it Circus? I forgot his album. What was the album called? Electric Circus or something like that?
I actually like that album.
That one was cool.
Even though what was the one before that? I forgot the one before that.
There's a couple of West Side Gunna ones that are pretty far too.
Yeah,
a couple of West Side Gunna ones.
He always got some dope because he always got wrestlers or somebody on his cover or something.
Nah.
I'm trying to think. Tech Nine got a few of them. His album covers are always crazy. Especially what's the album he had, Killer, where he's in the straight jacket looking like Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Oh yeah.
And then the second album where he's like got the crowd behind him and he's like
The Brat Funktified.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one.
I'm not a fan of any Young Thug ones, so I'm good on that.
I wasn't a Young Thug fan.
I like Young Thug, but what, David Banner?
That first one, the first album where he's coming out of the water.
Crisscross is fire. Yeah, that one's fire. Chris Brown. Does Chris Brown got any dope hit album covers?
Yeah, but he ain't hip hop. I mean, he rap a little bit, but
Oh yeah, he not he yeah, he's R&B, but he rap every now and then though.
yeah. But yeah, man, it's a whole bunch of album covers, man. We
Nah,
probably missing some if you listen on the playback. Put some in the comment section.
yeah.
All right, man. Let's do our BetUs Sure Fire picks, man.
All right, for sure.
Go
I'll go
ahead.
ahead and I'll go. Obviously it's a slow weekend. You know what I mean? And, basketball All Star weekend's coming up, so all mine are All Star weekend stuff. So I only got two. So first one for All Star MVP, I got Anthony Edwards plus 1,000. I really like that one a lot. And then the next, I got Damian Lillard over 24 and a half points for his first round score. That's minus 115. So that's my little quick two for tonight.
Okay. Pull this up. Yeah, I'll just have some. I'll just pick these games for tomorrow.
Mhm.
Um, I'll take the plus 7.5. Timberwolves and the Thunder. I'll take the Timberwolves plus 7.5. Um, I'll take the Mavericks on the money line against the Heat, and I'll take the minus 7.5 Clippers over the Jazz.
Okay.
If you go to any of our social media platforms, you'll see the BetUS link for the website. You go to it, first time users only. You click on it. Uh, you put the promo code JOIN125. You get 125% sign in bonus plus 10% gamblers insurance because they have other things on their website. And on your first three, you get three risk-free bets, which are on your first three deposits for minimum $100 up to $5,000. So on your first three bets, if you bet $100 and you lose, you keep your money. So you can win some money, or on your first three deposits, if you lose, you keep your money. So either way, you ain't losing no money. So go over to BetUS, sign up, and tell them Cris Style Mal sent you. And that'll do it for our BetUS Shore 5 Picks. All right, man. In the heart of All Star Weekend, we need to talk about our top three favorite All Star moments. So I'm gonna let you go first, sir.
All right. First one for me. This is no particular order. But my first one is the Kobe versus Mike. The first time they faced each other in '98.
Mhm.
Obviously, just that whole atmosphere was dope. It was fire. I loved. I wish they would go back to the jerseys where they wore their own jerseys. I thought that just popped out on the screen a little bit more. I just love that. And then that whole first time battle in the All Star game with Kobe and Mike. Michael being the great that he was, still in his prime. Kobe up and coming. Excellent young talent playing for the Lakers. I thought that was pretty dope. Number two, MJ's last All Star game, where he hit that fadeaway, looked like he hit the game winner, and then Jermaine O'Neal's dumbass fouled Kobe. He went to the line and tied the game, and then I think the East ended up losing that game. I think that game, but that it was a great memory. I thought that was like one of the most hype moments ever, watching Michael hit that last game winner. It looked like, and then number
Mhm.
three, probably the best dunk contest we've ever seen. Zach LaVine versus Eric Gordon. That was just top tier basketball dunking. You know what I mean? Zach LaVine was amazing. Aaron Gordon was amazing. Some people think he got robbed of that, but that to me, that was the greatest dunk contest of all time. So those were my 3 favorite moments of All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, my third one is MJ's last All-Star game. Like you said, him hitting the fadeaway, looking like he hit the game winner, but then Jermaine O'Neal had a brain fart. I got Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon is my number 2 because it was those two going back and forth. That was a dope dunk contest. But my number 1, I got to roll with Vince Carter, man. 2000 dunk contest. And people, his dunks were so great, but people underrate that dunk contest because Tracy McGrady and Steve Francis had some dope dunks in that contest.
No, they did. They did.
It was just levels to this thing. And Vince Carter was just doing some shit we ain't never seen before. So it was like it got overshadowed. But like I said, Tracy McGrady and Steve Francis had some dope ass dunks in there. So it was actually a very good dunk contest overall. But those are my top 3 moments. Honorable mention, of course, when I was a kid seeing Mike, he really didn't jump for the free throw line. But, as a kid, you see it. It's like, whoa, he jumped for the free throw line. So, that's honorable mention.
Honorable mention for me was definitely Vince Carter. Vince Carter's up there. But low-key, I loved the Draymond Green, Kevin Hart 3-point contest. That shit was amazing to me. I love that. Especially when Kevin Hart ended up tying on the last shot. That shit was funny as hell. And that's definitely one of my honorable mentions for sure.
All right, for sure. All right, man. It's time for your favorite segment, Mal's Random News. It is now time for Mal's Random News.
Yes, sir. My favorite topic, Chris's favorite segment of the show. Still waiting on a sponsor, still not sponsored. But hey, man, let's start it out, man, for this week. First up, on Bovada Official, the Houston Rockets are the favorites to land Kevin Durant if he's not with the Suns next season. Houston Rockets are plus 350. The New York Knicks are plus 500. The Golden State Warriors are plus 850. Miami Heat's plus 950. Oklahoma City Thunder's plus 1200. And the Dallas Mavericks are plus 1200 as well. What do you think of the odds? And where do you think Kevin Durant will be traded? Because I really strongly believe he will be traded this offseason. Where do you see Kevin Durant going if you had to put your money on it?
I don't know. If you're the Mavericks, you better try to make something happen. you need something. You need some glimmer.
That's their ultimate dream. That is their ultimate dream. Mm-hmm.
So I would say Dallas.
You say Dallas?
Yeah, I would say Dallas.
I would probably either pick the Rockets or the Knicks. But I think the Knicks are probably going to wait for Giannis. That's me personally. But I think the Rockets one, it will be very interesting to see if he does do that. I think it'll be very interesting.
If the Knicks don't get any further this year in the playoffs, they're definitely going to get Giannis next year.
Yeah, they're going to make a big splash in offseason. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Next up, according to Ring Magazine has just announced that they are finalizing a deal to host the first ever boxing match in Alcatraz prison, with welterweight champion Teofimo Lopez headlining the event. What is your thoughts of them having a boxing match at Alcatraz prison, and who do you think does Teofimo fight for that?
I don't know who he's gonna fight, but okay. In Alcatraz, Alcatraz shut down.
I don't know. Hey.
I thought they were shut down. I thought nobody was in Alcatraz no more.
I think they still do like tours in it and stuff.
Yeah, they do tours. You can tour in there. Yeah. That's interesting. That's kind of weird, but okay. I guess.
Would you go to it?
No, we're not going to.
My thing is, how you gonna get people to it? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you're gonna have to take a boat, but I wonder where in the prison they're gonna hold it at. You know what I'm saying?
That's doing too much. And I heard some things about Alcatraz.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
I
why all the
heard.
places there? You know
I
what I
heard
mean?
Alcatraz is haunted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't believe in that stuff, cool. But yeah, whatever.
Hey,
Ain't trying
man.
to see. I ain't trying to see no prisoner in them chains shackling.
On me. Imagine if you had to be one of those guys that have to set that shit up. Like, no, I'm good, my brother. I'm good. I don't know. I think it'll be an interesting watch, though. You know what I mean? I'll be very curious to see how the layout is, and obviously the card, who he fights.
That dude in the ring. What
yeah,
dude? That dude.
Nah, yeah, man, for real. It'll be a definitely interesting watch. So we'll have to see. According to Ian Rappaport, Bengals standout linebacker Jermaine Pratt has requested a trade out of Cincinnati. Number one, are you surprised that he did request his trade? And number two, where could you possibly see him getting traded to?
Well, first of all, ain't nobody about to trade for you, boy. You ain't that good. You suck. You ain't been good in 2 seasons. So they gonna cut your ass probably, and you better go take that 1-year deal to go play for somebody else.
Yeah.
Have fun in Jacksonville.
Damn, that's cold. That's cold blooded, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cold blooded. All right, man. Next up, Mike Coppinger has tweeted that Caleb Plant and Diego Pacheco are finalizing a deal for a May 3rd clash in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The super middleweight fight will take place on the Canelo Alvarez undercard. What is your thoughts with that?
Shout out to Caleb Plant. I just like to see my man active. I still want him to fight Charlo. They need to make that happen on the other Canelo card.
Yeah,
with Terrence Crawford.
No, yeah.
That would be a good fight right there. Because they both got bad blood. He slapped shit out of what's name. So let's go ahead and make it happen.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing Charlo even. I think he was on Insta Live or something like
whatever.
that.
Yeah, he said, let's make it happen. We'll make it happen.
I think they should make that happen. I'm surprised that fight it doesn't get talked about more as far as like one of the fights that be made happen. But I think that has to be, especially with the storyline behind it. I think it has to be made. Next up, Aisha Howard, mother of Lil Baby's first son, submits alleged text in her court filing from Anthony Edwards telling her to get an abortion, that he hates her for bringing a child in the world without a father. I won't be in a child's life I don't want. You are sick. That's what Anthony Edwards supposedly tweeted this young lady. Yeah, man. What is your thoughts, man? What is your message behind to young men in situations like this?
Hey, man, you can't tell that woman what to do with her body, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be careful who you lay with and who you plant your seed inside of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you gotta be careful out there. You know, so if she had that baby, you gotta take care of your kids. Take care of your responsibility, man. There's too many boys and girls out here without fathers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't ready for it, you shouldn't have did what you did, brother. You know, that's
true.
That's the consequences of laying down with a young lady without protection. You know, it is what it is. Take care of your responsibility.
Yeah, wrap it up, man. Wrap it up, or punch her in the stomach. I'm just joking. I do not condone that. It's a joke, people. No, it's a joke, man.
BetUs, Magnet Sports Drink, WWE Shop.
My bad, people. My bad. I'm a little delusional, man. I do not condone that. I do not condone that at all. Do not do that. Do not do that. Don't do that. Next up, former Activision CEO Bobby Kotick says EA wanted to acquire and merge with Activision. They tried to buy us a bunch of times. We had merger conversation a bunch of times as well. He also says EA passed on buying Call of Duty and Guitar Hero before Activision fully owned the IPs. Well, let's say this thing goes through. How do you think this plays out with EA owning Activision and owning the rights to Call of Duty? Obviously, Call of Duty has been going through a lot of bad publicity right now with cheating and microtransactions and how poorly the game has been developed over the years. Do you think it would have been a good thing for Activision to be bought out by EA, or it would have just been the same thing?
Don't EA still be? They got Madden, don't they?
Yeah, EA's like Madden, EA's like Battlefield, EA's like they got a lot of games, FIFA, all the
They ain't
hockey,
no better.
UFC,
They
like that.
they give us and regurgitate the same game to us all the time.
Yeah, microtransactions are terrible in those games too.
So it's not like they gonna make it any better.
Yeah,
I guess whatever. Go
I
ahead,
think
buy that.
the only thing with this is that buildings would blow up a lot easier in compared to Call of Duty. That doesn't happen a lot. With Battlefield, that would be dope, but that's about it.
Yeah,
In other news, Boondocks producer Carl Jones in an interview says that the Usher episode is based on a true story about him, his wife, and Usher. In his interview, he kind of stated that his wife ended up being googly eyed, introduced him not as his husband but just as a friend, and then obviously it created the whole. If people don't remember the episode with Usher. Um, what is your favorite episode out of all the Boondocks episodes? Was it the
so
Usher
many of
one?
them. No,
Was
what
it
else?
the Cat Williams one? Which one was
No, there's so many of them, man.
it? Yeah.
The Xbox killer one, where
Mhm.
Tom is accused of being the Xbox killer.
Yeah.
That was funny. Stink Miner, Meaner, or whatever his name was.
Hmm.
The Gangstalicious one.
Hmm.
Yeah, so many of them, man.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Oh, according to reports, Ohio lawmakers are set to introduce the Contraception Begins at Erection Act, a bill that will make it illegal for men to have sex without the intent to conceive. The legislation, originally introduced in Mississippi, is being pushed in Ohio by state representatives Anita Samani and Tristan Rader as a response to reproductive restrictions on women. In the video announcement, they emphasized they need for equal regulation of men's reproductive choices if women's rights continue to be controlled. Our bill would make it illegal to discharge semen or genetic material without the intent to fertilize an embryo. The penalties for illegal discharging genetic material would be $1,000 for the first offense, $5 for the second offense, and $10,000 for any subsequent offenses. The bill is expected to make clear exceptions for contraceptives, masturbation, and LGBTQIA people. What is your thoughts with this bill?
You just threw a lot at me right now. So what is going on again? I'm still trying to fathom what this bill's. What is it again?
Okay, so this is a bill that's being introduced. It's called the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. So pretty much it will be illegal for you, Chris, to have sex without a condom and for you to put your semen in said woman without you trying to conceive a woman. If you get caught in this act, you will be penalized with $1,000 for the first offense,
So they
$5.
finding dudes for barebacking, busting in females.
That is correct. That is correct. That is
And
correct.
if your pull-out game is strong, you get a fine.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, that is correct.
And where is this happening? Ohio?
Ohio. Yes, it was introduced in Mississippi, but it's now being pushed in Ohio.
Stan, get your people. I know you're in the comments. Get your people, man. What y'all doing out there, bro?
Yo, man, this bill is insane. Obviously, I'm not in favor of everything. I'm not in favor with anything that they're doing as far as like controlling women with abortions and all that. I think every woman has their own individual story and why they want to get it and all that. So I think that's not for any of us to make a choice for them. It's their body, their choice. It's the same for the men. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna be penalized for having sex with women. Now, number one, me personally, I usually wrap it up because there is still STDs out in this world that are harming our brothers and sisters at every point and turn in our society, still to this day. Yeah, no, it's crazy. This bill is insane. It just makes me very curious to see what other insane bills that are going to be created in this new arc of political era that we're in right now. So, hey, man, hey, yo, look, I really hope Nevada does not go through this. If they do,
this sounds like population control to me.
It's definitely population control.
That's all it sounds like to me. They don't care about safe sex. Yeah, see, population control. You just said it, Stan. You know what it really is.
Hey, man, y'all, make sure y'all wrap it up, man. Make sure y'all not, putting y'all semen and everything. That y'all
Ohio,
y'all gonna get fined, bro.
Dude, stop giving money shots out, man.
What was that cartoon where they sang the bill of right, the bill? What was that song
just
called?
A bill on Capitol Hill. I forgot.
What if they added that to the song? Hey, man, wrap it up, people. Just wrap it up, man. And that's it, man. That's all I got for random news, man. I thought I ended on that.
I'm surprised you didn't put Kadarius Toney on there, man.
Look, man, Kadarius Toney, they're like, what is there to talk about? Like, we all know that the Chiefs they harbor nothing but criminals.
Hold on, man. He wasn't even on the Chiefs no more. He was,
but they showed him in Chiefs uniform, which is hilarious.
He was on the Browns.
They do that because they do. You know what? You know why I laugh at that? Because they always do that with the Raiders. This man wasn't on the team for 5 years, but when he gets arrested, he's in a Raider uniform when they bust the motherfucking picture. I am happy that they're posting Chiefs, but they could be retired 20 years, but if they get arrested or do some dumb shit, put them in a Chiefs uniform. That's what I want to see. I'm excited about that.
We could have left them in the Giants.
I figured Chiefs Kingdom has had a rough week already. I wasn't going to add too much. But hey, man, if y'all want,
he ain't got nothing to do with us.
Let's talk about it. Your boy, what's up with your boy Kadarius, man? He out here doing some dumb shit, but he represents
Jameis Winston.
He's red and gold. Well,
Jameis Winston.
Nah, don't put Jameis in that. Jameis has nothing to do with it.
Deshaun Watson. Ask them about it.
I don't know, man. Why y'all keep?
Ask the Browns organization. Somebody in the group chat said it's crazy. How they arrest somebody. Hey, you strangle somebody with no hands.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Y'all got a great Hall of Fame team.
That's Stan's dude. He drafted him. Your team drafted him.
That's true. He a Florida boy. He looked like he always trouble though. He did dumb shit in Florida too. I tried to like him, but after the Giants, man, I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't do it. I rooted for Tony when he first came out because obviously I'm a Florida Gator fan, but nah, man, he's just something ain't clicking. I think his time in the NFL is over. I don't think he ever gonna get back in the NFL.
No, he's done. He's done. He ain't that good. He can't stay healthy.
Can't catch the ball either.
That too, because I think he fumbled in the game we played with the Browns. All right, man. Colin Cowherd had a top 10 NBA duos. So I wanted to get your assessment of these duels and what you think. All right. I'm going to pull this list up.
Okay. I have not seen this list. Is this current?
This is current. Current top 10 duos in the NBA right now. Now, he's already got LeBron James and Luka at number 1. Number 2, we got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Number 3, he's got Joker and Jamal Murray. Number 4, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. Number 5, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns. Number 6, Victor Wembanyama, Darren Fox. Number 7, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving. Number 8, Giannis, Dame Lillard. Number 9, Shea Gill, Jalen Williams. And number 10, Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler. What is your thoughts?
I understand why people would look at the LeBron James Luka one a little weird, because obviously they haven't played long enough and we don't know what it's gonna look like. I think just on names and the accomplishments individually that they put alone, they should be number one. You know what I mean? Like, those are the two smartest basketball players we got in the league right now. Out of respect, I think you should probably put Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown just because they won the NBA championship.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of that tandem. I think low-key they're a little overhyped. I've always said Jason Tatum's a little overhyped for me. Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, I think they should be number one, but Jamal Murray's inconsistency has really worried me. I think Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley should be lower. I don't really trust them, going in. I love Donovan Mitchell. I think Evan Mobley is a stud, but I got to see them in the playoffs for me to put them top 4. I would probably put Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns ahead of him. I would probably put Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving ahead of him. I would probably put Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard over them. I would say Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on himself alone will probably make them top 5. But Jalen Williams, I don't know, just that too. It should be Chet, not Jalen. I'm surprised, but I get it. Chet hasn't been in there, so I think that's just a little weird. I would probably put Chet over Jalen Williams. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler. I don't know, man.
Do you think that there's somebody that should be on this list that's not on this list?
I'm trying to think. Pacers, no. I know people will probably look at the Suns with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, but they have looked terrible. So I would probably say no on them. Nobody on Brooklyn. Nobody on Washington.
Maxey and Embiid.
Embiid can't stay healthy, man.
Yeah.
If Embiid can stay healthy, I think low key they could be competing for one.
Yeah.
I like when Embiid's healthy. Embiid's the best center in the league, and it's not close. But and then obviously I love Tyrese Maxey's game. Tyrese Maxey's is one that you can really trust. You know what I mean? Like he's an easy 28 point per game scorer, giving you 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He's literally legit. It's just it's on Embiid's health. Obviously, it's the same situation with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. Kawhi Leonard, man, he just can't stay healthy, man. Like when he's healthy, Kawhi Leonard is probably the best 2 or 3, and he's definitely competing with the 3. Obviously, you probably still put LeBron higher than him, but if you put him at the 2, he easily could probably be the best 2 in the game. So it's just injury problems with him. Trey and Jalen Johnson, I really like them too. Do they make the top 10? Maybe. I don't know. I think we got to see a couple years with the growth of Jalen Johnson. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, they haven't really had a great year, obviously, with the injuries and stuff like that, but I think they're going to be very, very promising. Cade Cunningham doesn't really have a legit duo with him, so I'll be kind of curious to see if they can eventually get him one, because obviously I think Cade is moving up the ranks as far as like competing with Shea as far as like the best point guard. He's not there yet, but he's gaining some steam. Anthony Edwards, who are you gonna say me? Julius Randle? Nah, I'm good. Rudy Gobert? Nah. And Edwards should be on this list. If they still had Cat, I think they could probably be top 5, especially the way they played last year. I think they could be top 5, but obviously he's not there no more. The Rockets probably you would say, I don't know. I don't like the duo for them because the Thompson twin, he's legit turning into the best player on that team. Obviously, you still got Jalen Green, you still got Alperen Sengun. They got a lot of young talent in there. I'm surprised there's no Rockets in this situation. I would probably say you could probably do Thompson Sengun or even Green Sengun. I think that's a really solid duo. But I think they're one of the teams that should do it. Like low key, you know who should really be in the top 10, and it shouldn't even be a question. It should be Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. They should be in the top 10. I get it with Ja Morant's injury problems, but Ja's still amazing, bro. When he's healthy, and him and Jaren Jackson are both healthy, Memphis Grizzlies are always a top 5 Western Conference team. You know, the last time they were really healthy, shit, I think they were the number 1 seed or number 2 seed or something like that. So they should be in the top. Like I would probably put them over Wemby and Darren Fox. I get it, but that's just
for sure.
Interesting list. You know, Colin Cowherd always does some in the moment.
Yeah, he always got hot takes, boy, and then he'll flip flop it. He'll flip flop it in a second. Next thing you know, Luka and LeBron is the worst tandem ever.
Oh, after tonight, yeah, they dropped to like 8 now. They dropped to 8. If he were to put out the list right now, yeah, they'll be 8. So, it's fluid, like Stephen A. says.
Yeah. It's fluid. The list is fluid. Shut up, Stephen A. All right, man. In the heart of Valentine's Day on Friday.
Damn, it is Friday, huh? Damn.
Yeah, it is this Friday. Shout out to my lady. Happy Valentine's Day, baby. What are some top tier gifts that you can give your significant other?
This dick.
Tans, okay, you know what I mean, man. Real gifts.
Fellas in the chat, am I wrong?
Real gifts.
What you mean? What you mean? It's the best gift. It's the best gift in the world. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
my loving. That's the best gift in the world. Me. But if you're talking about financial, more real gifts, like that's a gift. Material gift. That is material gift. It is material gift. Hey man, my shit is priceless, B. It's priceless.
Okay. Pause.
Hey man, sorry. It's the reality of it. All right, man. All right, let me get serious, bro. Best gift. Like, see, I think Valentine's Day is overrated as shit. Like, it's just an excuse for you to buy some shit for your girl that you already got to do every fucking week as it is. It's an excuse for her to pick a fancy ass dinner that you really don't want to go to, that you really don't want to pay for, but you got to go do it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the reality of this shit. Best gifts for Valentine's Day. I don't know, man. Some edible arrangements or something, man.
Jewelry.
That's what the anniversary's for. That's what Christmas is for.
Romantic dinner.
Flowers, roses, chocolates.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, that's every day.
Nice designer purse.
Lingerie. Is lingerie up there?
It's up there.
Okay.
Hotel staycation.
Okay, say yeah. If you got some bread, yeah, go on the trip. You know what I mean? If you got some bread, buy her a car. You know what I mean? Buy her a Valentine's Day car or something.
Okay, got that kind of money.
Get her a dog. You know what I mean?
That's a good
one. I don't know. Reading book. I don't know.
Manny Petty.
Yeah, massage. You know what I mean? Don't take her to the Deshaun Watson massage places, but just go to a normal one. You know what I mean? None of that crazy shit. Because I'll be seeing that dude that be giving the massages to your girl while she butt naked, dripping in soap and shit. Like, nah.
Oh, he be having sex
doing that.
He be having sex with them girls.
I know, but nah, we ain't doing that.
Cause he end up butt naked.
Bruh, nah, that shit crazy, bro. That shit's insane. Take her to a nice like R&B concert if there's one in town. I think that'll be a dope one. I think
actually Tony Braxton is in town.
Okay, that's a good one. I know a lot of girls who really are into like the art museums and stuff like that. They love that shit. I think that'll be a dope ass gift, to do. A hot air balloon ride will be pretty fire. I think
go on the Ferris wheel, the link. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What else? If you're in Paris, or do any of that stuff, is it in Paris where they have the little gondola rides? Is that Paris? Is that Paris? That's Paris, right? Yeah.
Or Italy. It's Italy. It's Italy, probably.
Helicopter ride. You know what I mean? Somewhere romantic. Picnic. You know what I mean?
You might not want to get on the helicopters right now.
Shit, you don't want to get on anything right now. Shit, I just saw a goddamn another army jet fucking fall in San Diego or some shit. I don't know what fucking going on, man.
I'm taking
Get this shit right before my birthday, bro. Because bro, I'm trying to go to Canada, bro, for my birthday. I'm trying to kick it with OVO, bro. You know what I'm saying? Vancouver style though. Not going to Toronto. I'm gonna come back with the accent. I'm gonna come back with the accent too. Cheese farm. I'm gonna talk like that for a whole pod. You know what I mean? Don't. Y'all motherfuckers gonna be annoyed at me.
Please don't. Please don't.
You okay, fam? Yeah.
Chase me like a chassis.
Yeah, I don't know the whole lingo, but I'm gonna come back with some ling for sure. I'm gonna sound very OVO-ish.
All right, people. The Mal's Valentine's gift.
That should be all y'all's Valentine's Day gift, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Isn't that gonna be one of the gifts you give to your lady?
Of course.
Absolutely, dog. Absolutely.
You gotta be so blunt with it, man. Trying to keep up with decorum over here, man. You made all the women go away.
Thank you, Claudie. Thank you. Yeah, man, for real, man. Like at the end of the day, man, you are the prize, brother. You are a prize, brother. Don't ever forget that. You are the prize. Fellas, don't forget that. You are the prize. I get it. We shower our ladies with unconditional love, and yet they still question if you love them. You know what I'm saying? But yo, you are the prize, gentlemen. Don't ever forget that. You know what I mean? Lay it down on them. For sure. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, man. Make sure y'all safe. Make sure you ain't out there, man. Hopefully y'all don't do any dumb shit out there, man. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all get y'all ladies some nice stuff. Either cook dinner for them or take them out. Do something nice for them, man. Make them feel special for a day that doesn't need to be celebrated, but it is what it is.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is trash. Like, honestly, like, let's be real. Valentine's Day is the worst holiday out of all of the holidays, bro. Like, it's gotta be. It's definitely top 2.
Worst holiday?
This is one of the worst holidays ever, bro.
The worst. You start the worst? Come on.
What?
It ain't the worst.
Valentine's Day is trash, bro. Like, it's trash. Women get Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas,
Father's Day.
Women get Father's Day. The single mothers get Father's Day.
No.
Single fathers don't get Mother's Day. They don't celebrate single fathers on Mother's Day.
Neither one should get neither one of those days.
I know, but the mothers, for some reason, they get Father's Day too. They get Thanksgiving because most of the time men are cooking that shit. 4th of July, men are cooking that shit. Christmas, the men are paying for the gifts. Anniversary, you're paying for the trip. Like, what are we talking about, dog? Valentine, like, bro, they get it all. Valentine's Day is terrible, bro. You gotta get reminded to tell your girl that you love them. I just told her I love her yesterday. I bought her flowers 2 weeks ago. I cooked her dinner last night.
Can we talk about how flowers are overrated?
The whole thing is overrated.
But I'm just saying flowers as a whole. Ladies, I get it. Y'all want flowers every once in a while. But you better be a damn green thumb and be out there planting them damn flowers.
And none of them are. None of you girls know anything about watering plants because all y'all should be
dead by the next day.
Yeah, man, y'all should be looking like potpourri on the floor. Like, this shit
Let me tell
crazy.
you something. Flowers are expensive.
Yeah, especially them good roses. And that'll be the thing. They want the good roses, like the ones in the box that cost you like $400. Like, man, you don't get that shit out of here, bro.
I'm getting that. I'm about to go.
If you don't take these $10 flowers from Albertsons, it's the same shit. It's the same shit.
Albertsons got nice flowers. Or the Mexican that be on the corner selling flowers.
Man. And them too. Like, bro, if you don't take these flowers I got from Smith's, I cut the tag off. It's the same shit. Them box flowers ain't nothing but fake. You trying to tell me these roses last 30 days? Get the fuck out of here. For $400? She gonna do with roses for 30 days? Nothing.
All them damn thorns sticking you in your
Man,
finger.
for real. I said, man, edible flowers that look like roses is way better than that. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Way better, because you know what? Girls love to eat, because all of them are fat asses. They all love to eat. They all
All
love
right,
to
man. Let's talk about the All-Star game.
eat. Hey, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Let's
Bro,
talk about that.
women love to eat more than anything else, bro. They
Let's
do.
talk about
They
that.
do.
Lady.
They in all shapes or sizes. They all love to eat, bro.
They do love to eat, but Jesus, they fat
Take
ass
the
is
ass
dead.
food, man. Yeah. Most of these girls will be happy with fucking hot Cheetos and nacho cheese and a pickle. For real.
You need to stay away from them females. Hey, stay away from them females.
Yeah, for
That's
real,
some
man. Them girls
toxicity
is
right
okay.
there.
Yeah,
Stay
no,
away from that one.
that's
Run.
that's
Run.
yeah. If you see a girl go to a gas station and buy pork rinds, run, my guy. Run.
Get the hell out of there.
Run.
Get the
Pork
hell out
rinds
of
and
there.
Red Bull. That's a bad combo, bro.
It's bad for your stomach too.
Nah, yeah.
All right, man. Let's talk about the All-Star. We're gonna start with the game, like the little, contest, and then we'll work our way to the games. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, of course, you got the skills competition,
Mm-hmm.
and we got Team Cavs, which is Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. You
Mm-hmm.
got Team Rooks, which is Zachary,
Zakari Ricochet.
yeah, and Alex. What's his name? Sar.
Alex, sorry, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Team Spurs, you got Chris Paul, Victor Wembanyama. And then you got Team Warriors with Draymond Green and Moses Moody. Who you got winning there?
I'm definitely not going Team Warriors. That team is just terrible.
Yeah,
There's no skill within them two.
That's
I'm gonna go with Team Spurs. I'm gonna go with Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama. I think Chris Paul, obviously point guard. Victor Wembanyama is really, really skilled. I'm gonna go with Team Spurs, man. I'm gonna go root for the family's home team. So I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, I agree. Both of them can handle the ball and do their thing. So I'm gonna go with those two.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then you got the 3-point contest where we got Jalen Brunson,
Mm-hmm.
Cade Cunningham,
Mm-hmm.
Darius Garland,
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Cameron Johnson, Norman Powell, and the defending champion, Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Who you got winning?
I'm gonna go surprise, man. I'm gonna go with Cade, man. I think Cade has been playing really, really well. I know usually first timers don't really do good in competitions like this, but I think Cade is ready for this. I think he's ready to shine. I think he's ready to show the superstar that he is. I'm gonna go with Cade, man. I'm gonna represent Detroit. What's up? Oh my God! Of course he's going with Dame. Of course.
Tried and true, baby. Dame time, baby. Let's go, Dame. Defend your crown, dog.
Crazy.
And then we get the slam dunk contest where we get to see these people do the same dunk 7 times.
Oh my God.
I don't even want
Yo, put some respect on the white boy, man. Mac McClung, 2-time champ, bro. Come on, man.
You got Mac McClung, Andre Jackson Jr. from Milwaukee, Stephen Castle from the Spurs, and Matisse Bazelis from Chicago.
Yeah.
You going with the white boy?
I think it's gonna come down to Stephen Castle and Mac McClung. I'm gonna go with Mac because I know he's more of an internet sensation with the dunking. He's done some crazy stuff. To me, he gives me more of like those street baller vibes, where they do some more of the insane stuff. This is Mac McClung's show. You know what I mean? I think Stephen Castle gonna get put on a great show too, man. He's a very athletic guard. But I'm gonna go with the Great White Hope. I'm gonna go with Mac McClung, man. I think he's gonna three-peat. He's gonna do trifecta. He's gonna do. Will it be 3 in a row? It might be 3 in a row. Is this 3 in a row? Yeah, it might be 3 in a row. He might do something that your Chiefs couldn't do.
Yeah, I knew you was coming with the joke. I knew you was gonna jab me. I knew it. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why it didn't hurt as much.
yeah. I know.
That's all right.
Who you going? Who you got?
I'm going with Stephen Castle. I never vote for a white man in the dunk contest. Damn it! If it's 3-point shootout, then yeah, you can have that.
Yeah, I know it's Black History Month. I know it's kind of sacrilege.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. We already had a white man get a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Y'all got y'all. All right, it's over.
Crazy.
I blame Patrick on that one. All right, so we got the All-Star game too. Now we got Shaq's team, Kenny's team, Chuck's team, and then we got Candace Parker with the Rising Stars, right?
Yeah, yeah. Whoever wins the Rising Stars game on Friday, that'll be Candace Parker's team. Yeah.
So Shaq's team is LeBron, Stephen Curry, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, James Harden, Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, and he had Anthony Davis, but we all know that situation.
Yeah.
And then Kenny's got Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jalen Williams, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero.
Mhm.
And then Chuck has Nikola Jokic, Shea Gill, Victor Wembanyama, Pascal Siakam, Carl Anthony Towns, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Giannis, and I don't even what's the dude?
Prince.
Yeah, him. Who you like, man?
Look, man, when they were doing these drafts, I really wanted Chuck to get Cade. He had the opportunity to get another guard to add with Shea. Obviously, he did get Trae. I do like Chuck's team. You know, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, Victor, Donovan, Trae. I really do like his team. I'm a fan of the young stars, though. I really am. I love Anthony Edwards. You know me, I'm a big K guy. But I think it's going to be Shaq's OGs, man. I think they're going to end up winning it. Obviously, Anthony Davis is out. The addition with Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and all those guys. I'm gonna go with I'll take that back. I'm gonna go with Chuck. I'm gonna go with Chuck's team. I'm gonna go with Chuck. I'm gonna go with the international superstars. I'm gonna go with Chuck. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Well, I'm going with the OGs, man. The tried and true. I'm going with Shaq's team.
What's up? Because low key, everybody been asking for the U.S. versus the world. That would technically be the first iteration of it if that were to happen. So,
who would you have winning in that?
If it's that game, I went with Chuck's team, so I would probably say Chuck. I'm only doing it because Shay's my guy. You know what I mean? But
where's Donovan Mitchell from?
His mom, I think, is, I want to say, like, not Barbados, but something like that.
Where the hell is Carl Anthony Towns from?
His mom's like Puerto Rican.
So that's how we doing the international.
That was Chuck, man. Look at Chuck, man. That's Chuck, bro. That's Chuck, bro. You talk to Charles Barkley, bro. I know Puerto Rico is America, but he did that shit, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
But my question is, are they from there? Or is just
I think not. This is like his family and shit. Nah. They're all American, bro. Talk to Chuck, bro. Message Chuck. Don't talk to me, bro. I'm just going by the team he chose, bro. You know, based on that, now you really want me to make. I really want to take Shaq's OGs now. Let's take Shaq's OGs,
brother. What is Chuck doing?
I don't know what Chuck's doing, man.
Your mama Mexican, like you on the international team.
Your mama's mama from Thailand. Hey, you international now, player. Nah, that's crazy.
But bro, I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey man, that's Chuck, bro. That's Chuck, my boy.
Oh no, Chuck out of pocket for this one. That man don't pay attention to nothing.
Nothing at all, bro. He just be in his own little world.
He just be in his own world. You mean to tell me he couldn't pick no other international people?
Well, that's who was in the pool.
the people in the pool need to do better. Then they the ones that put him. No, that's messed up.
Now let me ask you: do you think this format is going to succeed? Are you excited to see how this format is laid out?
I'm interested. I ain't gonna say I'm excited. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm curious to see if these guys play hard in this situation. I think it's the first team to 40 in these games. I think it's like 30 or 40.
If anybody's gonna, well, if we talk about playing hard, then probably the international team's gonna play hard.
I think out of anybody, I think the young stars will probably play the hardest. They got something to prove. That was kind of like Kenny's whole philosophy and why he chose it, is that they got something to prove. They're going to play harder. So
Nikola Jokic might not play hard, but Shea Gill definitely gonna play. Victor, he gonna definitely play hard.
Because the first game is the OGs versus the rookies. Like, there's no the OGs have to play hard. There ain't no way they want to be known for getting blown out by a rookie team, a rookie squad, rising star squad. They don't want that. And then you go into that game. Well, the first game will be the young stars versus the global stars. So I think that'll be an interesting one. I think you can get a competitive battle.
Who's on the right? Who's in the rising stars?
So the rising stars. So for Mitch Richmond's team, you have Amen Thompson, Bilal Koulibaly, Yves Missy, Julian Strather, Bub Carrington, Tumani Kamara, and Arthur Thompson. So Team M has the Thompson twins. Team Tim Hardaway Sr. got Jaime Jaquez Jr., Anthony Black, Alex Sarr, Brandon Podzminski, Tristan Da Silva, Zachary Ricochet, and Grady Dick, your favorite white boy. Team C, Chris Mullen. You got Stephen Castle, Jalen Wells, Zach Edey, Ryan Dunn, Dalton Connect, Keaton George, Tracy Jackson Davis. That's actually a pretty decent squad. I ain't mad at that Chris Mullen squad. And then the G League squad, Jeremy Lin squad, you have J.D. Davison, Mac McClung, Bryce McGowans, Leonard Miller, Pat Spencer, Reed Shepard, and Dink Pate. Watch out for Reed Shepard. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a big game. He could be the X factor as far as on this team. I think they have the weakest team out of everybody. Mm-hmm. As far as like the best team, I would probably go with either Mitch Richmond's team or Chris Mullen's team.
Okay.
So should be interesting. Obviously, with the rising stars, you would kind of get kind of like a small. You would pretty much get an inkling on how it's going to look on Sunday. It just depends on how competitive those guys are going to play. But if you like the way the rising stars competition is on Friday, I think you'll enjoy Sunday then. You know what I mean? They got Kevin Hart being the I guess he's going to be like kind of like the hype man for the games or something like that. So obviously, Kevin Hart, he's always funny. I don't know who the halftime show is this year. I don't know who it's going to be this year. But let's see if people complain about this halftime show like they did last week. So, yeah, we got to call out these motherfuckers faking these motherfucking shits talking about it was quiet. These cats and nats and shit talking about it was quiet in the stadium. I seen mad videos of motherfuckers out there celebrating Kendrick Lamar. I've been seeing mad videos of people in bars, casinos, and at home. I seen white grannies partying to Not Like Us. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I don't know what y'all. Obviously, Drake's album is coming out tomorrow. Party Next Door. How you feeling, man?
What's your expectation? Friday.
Midnight. It's midnight. Midnight tomorrow. 9 p.m. our time. What's your expectations with the Drake Party Next Door album, man?
None.
Are you even gonna listen to it?
I'm gonna listen to it.
Are you with fair ears? But
I'm gonna tell you something. It don't catch my ear in the first two songs.
Oh my god. Fair ears, man. Fair ears.
I always give it fair ears,
brother. You gotta listen from top to bottom, bro. Don't give it.
If I listen to it and it's good,
yeah, you gotta listen to the whole thing. You can't just listen to two.
But
tracks.
Like Drake said, if it ain't good, I'm gonna skim through it.
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, you know what I mean? All right, let me ask you, do you think this is the biggest release for Drake, period?
If it's bad.
So you think this is his biggest release in his career right now?
For this moment in time of his career, yes.
Okay.
If it's bad, if the ladies is like, this shit is trash, which I don't think they are, they're gonna the songs could be terrible. I think that everybody's like, oh,
People
Drake.
gonna you think people are gonna force liking it no matter what?
Oh my God, it's the greatest project ever.
Well, Drake fans are gonna do that shit for sure, but I'm talking about the
you're done.
I'm talking about the consistency.
Your time is up.
I know. Yeah, I saw this one chick saying she got him saying that if he doesn't do 400K, that he failed. 400K is a lot. Like, there's not a lot of people that can get 400K. I think Drake was probably the few. I don't know how it's going to be now. I'm very curious to see what that number is, especially without the backing. Remember, he's not going to have the backing of UMG. They're not going to be out here promoting this shit. They're not going to be paying.
I'm surprised they even allowed him to put the album out.
Yeah, like on a week like this where Kendrick is going to have probably all top three, and probably have maybe 5 songs in the top 10, maybe 6 in the top 10. It's gonna be interesting. He better have a slap on there. It like Drake. I know he's gonna have some shit on there that's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? Especially for me. You know, I said I still listen to Drake. I still fuck with Drake. You know what I mean? I'm just a reality in the consistency of this battle. You know what I mean? I know we said we weren't gonna talk about this shit, and I know I was the first one to say this shit. But his album is coming out, so I think it is relative to this. I just mean, like, we don't need to talk about this for just no reason. Like, I think this is important to the conversation.
Just be ready for Ack and Mal to fucking.
Oh, I don't even care about their opinions no more because we already know what's going to be about. You know, I don't care.
They gonna explode online.
Yeah, no, we already we know the motherfuckers is. You know, that love Drake, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is the greatest album ever." You know what I mean? You know, it's just gonna happen. You know, so we'll see.
So before we get off, man, I just saw this Joe Clapp, my bad. He did a mock draft, and I just want to read you the top 10.
Oh, here we go.
So he has the Giants trading up to number 1 to get your boy Shedeur Sanders.
Okay.
He has Cleveland taking Abdul Carter because they're probably going to trade away. What's your name? Mm-hmm. They got, of course, the Tennessee Titans are going to take Cam Ward. Mm-hmm. They got New England taking Will Campbell. Jacksonville taking Travis Hunter. Your Raiders taking Will Johnson. They got the Jets taking Mason Graham, which him and Quentin Williams would be fucking scary. They got Carolina taking Jalen Walker.
I like that. John.
They got New Orleans Saints taking Michael Williams. Mm-hmm. And and they got Chicago taking Tyler Booker out of Alabama, offensive guard. So that's the top 10.
I'm not mad at it. I said I love Will Johnson as a cornerback. I kind of stated that he's definitely competing with Travis Hunter as the best. It just depends on how you feel about each cornerback and what they're capable of doing. If that's the situation, yeah, it would suck that we wouldn't have the opportunity to get Shedeur. I saw a couple of mock drafts where they got him following us to 6. But if that's the situation, I honestly would not be mad at it. I would be kind of cool with it. Like Abdul Carter going where he's at, that just makes sense, especially with where the Brown situation is. I think that'll make it a little easier for them to trade. Mm-hmm. I think they just don't want to say it right now, but I think they're eventually going to probably trade Myles Garrett. Mm-hmm. Get him off the books. You get a nice young pass rusher for cheap, and then help you build the team out, especially with the whole situation with Deshaun Watson's contract. You might be able to pay for a quarterback if you really want to. You know what I mean? You have the option to do that. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I can't even really complain. And nothing on that list really screamed out like, what? No, it was actually solid. It was solid for the trade, especially with the trades. It makes sense. I'm not mad at it. Yeah.
San Francisco, he got Jahdae Barrett, the Texans quarter. Of course,
which
he has
is
that.
nice because they're going to lose. I think they're going to lose to various
Trevor
wars.
Warrior. Dallas Cowboys is going to get Ashton Genty,
That's what he wanted. So.
James Pierce Jr. to Atlanta, Tyler Warren to Cincinnati. That would be nice. Terrion McMillan to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Damn, they have a damn basketball team. And he would be a good like heir apparent to Mike Williams too.
Yeah.
Colston Loveland, the tight end, they got him going to Denver. Matthew Golden, the wide receiver, to Pittsburgh, which he's actually a perfect fit for them. Houston Texans get Emeka Egbuka. Come on, man. Buffalo Bills getting Walter Nolan. That would be scary. They got us getting Deion Walker from Kentucky. And then they got, of course, the Eagles getting a damn edge from Boston College. Another goddamn fucking lineman.
Nah, yeah, at least they ain't from the SEC. But yeah, I said I'm not mad at Joe Klatt's assessment. I'm not mad at it at all.
I mean, Joe Klatt's usually tapped in. He knows.
Oh yeah. I'm curious. Like, obviously, combines in 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. I'm curious to see how that plays out, and we start getting into free agency and pro days, and I know me and you talked about it. I think we're gonna do a mock draft here probably after combine. Do a little quick one, and then we'll do probably one more, probably maybe end of March, beginning of April, as we get ready for the NFL draft. So I'll be kind of curious to see where we each individually have certain players going, especially in that first round. If we see any trades, obviously I think we'll probably hear a little bit more about the trade situation as we get past the combine and pro days. So yeah, man, it should be interesting, man. It's going to be a big question to see if these quarterbacks get taken as high as we usually anticipate them. Could another quarterback like Jackson Dart move up the list? Obviously, we heard a lot about that. How fast does Travis Hunter get picked up, or how far does he drop, depending on certain situations? Ashton Genty, Will Johnson, Graham. There's a lot of great players earlier in this draft that can make a big impact, real quick on these teams. So I don't think this is short of star talent, especially top, So we got to see. I think overall this draft is pretty solid. I don't think this is a bad draft. Obviously coming off the year that we had with everybody succeeding, coming off the draft last year, obviously I think there's expectation for a lot of these players to kind of produce in the same way. You know how it goes, man. All it takes is one player to have a great year, and then everybody kind of puts everybody on the same kind of like standard. You know what I mean? So even if it's fair or not, it's just the reality of it.
Yeah, for sure. This draft is going to be heavy defensive linemen, offensive linemen. Running back is really deep in this draft. I think outside of probably McMillan, you could add Travis to that, probably Luther Burden, Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State, and probably Golden. Those are probably your top wide receivers, and then after that, it's kind of trickles down from there. Ashton Genty. Now, I think some of these guys in their 40 times, some of these running backs like Amarion Hampton, Caleb Johnson, maybe even the two running backs from Ohio State, they could possibly move themselves up into a first round pick if they run a good 40 times.
Oh yeah, no, it's a possibility. You know what I mean? Obviously, I feel like you're going to start seeing the importance of the running game. Obviously, with Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, all that. Now we're starting to see this slow transition into running backs are important. We actually do need running backs. You know what I mean? Like the NFL is very funny in just how kind of like the ebbs and flows on how positions are viewed and stuff like that. I could honestly also see a lot of trades being made in this draft too. You got a lot of big names that are potentially up. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
what is the Jets going to do with Devontae? Are they going to cut him? Are they going to try to trade him? Like, what's that whole situation? You got Myles Garrett. You got Max Crosby. You know what I mean? So
Cooper Cup. Yeah.
Cooper Cup.
Maybe somebody calls
Maybe
Miami.
some
Hey,
some
what's up with Tyreek?
Yeah, no, you got Tyreek. I think that whole situation can't be overlooked. All the stuff you're hearing rumors about Matthew Stafford. You can't overlook that as well either. Maybe even some prize trades that we never even really saw coming. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know. I feel like the NFL is trying to slowly mimic the NBA because they see how much popular how much the news cycle they get from these trades. You know what I mean? Like, you're starting to see the NFL be more acceptive to doing splash trades, even if it's just a conversation. You know what I mean? Lamar Jackson shit. Now you got the Myles Garrett shit. Now you get, Max Crosby and, Devontae Adams, you know what I mean? All that shit. Debo Samuel, we ain't even talk about that. You know what I mean? It's just all these top edge names are just, they're getting thrown in the trade rumor mills more. And like, we never used to really hear, like, you'll hear maybe like one every blue moon, or it's never like a top tier player, but it never really happens. But look, man, you just never know. You just never know nowadays, man.
No, you don't. You don't. No, it's gonna be interesting though. Definitely gonna be interesting what happens in this draft this year and where these players go, man. Because yeah. All right, man. Got anything else?
Nah, man. I think we did enough for tonight, man. I know me and you are both pretty exhausted after the day that we had. So I'm hungry and I'm ready to go to sleep.
All right, for sure.
I love everybody watching though. I love y'all, but I'm tired.
Maybe you need some.
Yeah.
Magnet. What's drink?
Yeah, man. Crody does need some magnet for sure.
Shut up.
Oh man, are you ready to take your performance to the next level? Do you want a sports drink that eliminates the muscle cramps, fatigue when working out or training? Meet Magnet, the sports drink designed for athletes who refuse to settle for mediocrity. It's power packed electrolytes and rehydrates and restores balance with their scientifically formulated blend with magnesium that fights fatigue, boosts endurance. It has its natural ingredients made with real fruit extracts, no artificial colors or flavors, because your body deserves the best. It has delicious flavors like mixed fruit and watermelon that keep you revitalized and ready for action. It will boost your performance with essential vitamins and minerals. Magnet fuels your workouts, helping you crush your goals. Join the Magnet movement, whether you're training, competing, or simply staying active. Magnet is your go-to refreshment for peak performance. You can order it now on our direct link at drinkmagnet.com. Also, use promo code Cris and Mal to get $5 off your purchase. Again, promo code is Cris and Mal. Save $5. Get some Magnet, get some drink. Use it for Valentine's Day for extra pump. Get good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Magnet.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Magnet.
Is that magic?
Magnet. Also, get our t-shirts. Cris Style Mal t-shirt. Shout out to Ebony. She purchased one the other day.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Got to give a shout out to Ebony. You got the black and the white ones, and we got the hoodies still. The hoodies are 50, the shirts are 25. So go get your shirt now, man. And tag us when you get it, and we'll shout you out just like we shout out Ebony. Also, if you want to donate to the Cris Style Mal podcast, you can donate to our Cash App at Cris Style Mal podcast. Whatever you want to give to us, we would greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, hit us up. Whatever streaming platform you use, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, whatever you use to listen to your podcast on, Cris Style Mal podcast is available. Also, first time watch on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button. So when we go live on Mondays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can jump in the live. You can talk about these topics just like Mark was and Stan was tonight. We want to hear from you. We want to get your opinion. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? We don't care, man. We just want to hear from you. And same thing if you're watching on the playback. Leave your comments in the comment section. And if you disagree, agree with our topics and things that we talked about, put it in the comment section. We want to hear from you. So subscribe to the channel. And whatever social media platform you use, whether it be uh, X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, Twitch, whatever you use to do your social media on, Cris Style Mal podcast is available at Cris Style Mal. Follow us. We will follow you back because, we're just some regular guys who like to talk sports, music, movies, and all kinds of various other things. So go ahead and follow us. And if you have feedback, critiques, or if you have a question or topic, and we like said question or topic, we will bring it up on the show. We will shout you out on the show because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So go ahead and hit us up via DM, email, or our mentions, and we will get back to you as soon as we see said topic or question. All right. All right, good people. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. We will be back Monday to talk about everything that happened over the weekend, like usual. Back 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for you East Coast folks. But yeah, man, we'll be back on Monday to talk about everything that happened over the weekend, All-Star Weekend, what we saw, dunk contest, 3-point shooter, all that good stuff, and the actual games, and we'll give our assessment on how we feel about this new tournament style in the All-Star game. So,
oh yeah. Also, we're gonna do this new segment. We're gonna talk about all the teams in the NFL. Get ready for the draft. We'll talk about each team individually. Likes, wants, needs, they need, all that stuff like that. So we're gonna start that Monday too.
Also, we might have a special guest. We might. We'll see. Yeah. But until then, good people, we out.
Peace, Croties.